So the first part of this question is asking us about significant figures. So significant figures are any numbers, all numbers, except for a leading 0. And this number starts with a 2, so we can just count off 3 numbers and draw a little dashed line, 24.8. Now the 6 after that dashed line matters, it's going to push the 8 up to a 9. So this should be 24.9 for 3 significant figures. Okay. For the next part, it's I've got to find the square root of 50.41, and we're going to just use simply a calculator. It doesn't tell you how accurate to be, so if I were you, I would write down all the numbers on my calculator screen. Although this particular number looks quite nice, so let's have a quick look. Square root of 50.41 comes up with this fraction. If I press SD on my calculator, it turns it into a decimal, so it's 7.1. Okay, that's one mark there. And now look at the last part, 7/8 percentage. It's like getting 7 out of 8 in a test. What would be your percentage? Well, if you've ever done that, how do you find your score? Well, you remember that 7 as 8 is a fraction. It means 7 divided by 8. Okay, 7 divided by 8. So we can do that on our calculator. That's not a problem. 7 divided by 8. And if you do that, you get this fraction 0.875. Okay, so it's like getting 7 out of 8. It's like getting 0.87 marks out of 1. Of course, now it's got to be a percentage got to be out of 100. So if I times this by 100, it's like having a test out of 100. Okay, so that's going to give me 87.5%. So what I'm saying is if you got 7 out of 8, which is very good in the test, it's like getting 87.5% if it was a test had been out of 100. So I did 7 divided by 8 and times it by 100, and that's always how to get a percentage from the test scores. Okay. Right, so let's have a quick look at the mark scheme. And it can say A went well, B went well, as was part C. That's very pleasing. Okay, so well done if you got that right too. Okay, and the mark scheme, we should just check that we have got the right answers. I'll just assume it. And let's have a quick look. B mark is 24.9. 7.1 and 87.5. Yes, we got the right answers.